Example 1.2.1. Determine the focus and directrix of the parabola with the given equation. Sketch the graph and indicate the focus, directrix, vertex, and the axis of symmetry. So, number 1, let's have x squared equal to 12y. Since we all know that if x is squared, we have a parabola that is either opens upward or opens downward. Since this is positive, so that means a parabola opens upward. Okay, since it is a simple formula, simple equation, so that means the vertex is at 0, 0 or at the origin, and the parabola opens upward. So from the formula, since x squared is equal to 4cy, and we have x squared equal to 12y, so we have this one, x squared, and we have y is y. So this 4c is equal to 12. So 4c equal to 12. What is the value of c? C is, if we divide both sides by 4, we have c is equal to 3. So we have this one. So let's start with making a Cartesian plane, x and y, and plot the points, the vertex, and plot the point, since we have a parabola opens upward, and c is equal to 3, so you have 3 units up of the vertex, above the vertex, so 1, 2, 3. So here is the focus of the parabola, and that is at the point 0, 3. So you have the focus. Also, we can use the value of c to find the directrix of the parabola. So that is 3 units below the vertex. So 1, 2, 3. This is y equal to negative 3. So that is the directrix of the parabola. How about the axis of symmetry? Axis of symmetry, since it is vertex at the origin and opens upward, we all know that the axis of symmetry is the y-axis, and having the equation x equal to 0. Okay, so how will we sketch the graph of the parabola? When can we know that it is this wide or it is close to the axis of symmetry? So we will be introducing the latus rectum, that will give us an idea how wide or how narrow the parabola is. So latus rectum is the absolute value of 4c. So we have 4c is 12, so that is the absolute value of 12, that is equal to 12. Since the parabola is symmetric through the axis, so that means we have to balance the distance from this side and to that side. So since we have the latus rectum is 12, latus rectum is the distance, the line segment from a point on the parabola to another point on the parabola on the other side, that is passing through the focus. So we should have 6 units here and 6 units to the left, since we have 12 units all in all. So from the focus, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 units. And to the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To the other side, 6 units. So that it has a total of 12 units all in all. That is the latus rectum, this one. the line that passes through the focus. So that will give us the idea that the parabola should pass through that point. And it is a curve, not a line. So that is the parabola opening upward with equation x squared equal to 12y. Okay, so another example. What if we have x squared equal to negative 6y? So since it is a simple equation again, so we all know that the vertex is at the origin. And since the other side is on a negative, we have a parabola that opens downward. Okay, so using again the equation, since it is a parabola that opens downward, we have negative 4cy, and the equation is x squared equal to negative 6y. Okay, so we have x squared. So negative 4c is negative 6 rather. So negative 4c is equal to negative 6. If we divide both sides by negative 4, c is equal to 3 over 2, or that is 1.5, right? So the focus of the parabola is below the vertex, since we have a parabola that opens downward. So if this is the vertex of the parabola at the origin, we have 1.5 units to have the focus. So 1.5. So we have at the point 0, negative 3 over 2, since that we have it on the negative side of y. Okay, how about the directrix of the parabola? We also have c units, so that is 1.5. 1.5, so this line, this is y equal to 3 over 2, or y equal to 1.5. You can have that one above the vertex. So the axis of symmetry, since we have the vertex at the origin, and that is symmetric through the y-axis, so the axis of symmetry is x equal to 0. Again, using the latus rectum, that is the latus rectum is equal to the absolute value of 4c. We have 6, since 4c here is just 6, so the negative is the negative. So we have, or you can have negative 6, absolute value of negative 6, which is also positive 6. Okay, so from the focus, we should have 3 units from this one. So 1, 2, 3. And to the other side, 1, 2, 3. So 3 units from the focus. So that means the parabola has a curve passing through that point. Okay. Passing through this point. Okay, so be sure that, sorry for this, be sure that the vertex is the highest point. So we could not make a curve that is on its level. So let's be careful with that, sorry. So we should have this one. So for example 1.2.2, what is the standard equation of the parabola in figure 1.17? So let's go back to figure 1.17. This one. This figure. So what is the equation of the parabola? So using the idea that the parabola opens upward, so it has the equation of the form x squared equal to 4cy. So x squared equal to, so we have constant 4 times the distance c. So what is the distance from the vertex to the focus, or from the vertex to this point? So from the vertex, since the vertex is at the origin, we have 1, 2, 2 units. So 4 times 2 times y. So if you simplify that one, x squared is equal to 8y. So this would be the equation of the parabola. So we have here x squared equal to 8y. Okay, so let's try the seat work. 1.2.1. Give the focus and directrix of the parabola with equation x squared equal to 10y. Sketch the graph and indicate the focus, directrix, vertex, and axis of symmetry. So we have the answer here. Focus is at 0, 5 over 2, and directrix y equal to negative 5 over 2. So without looking at this one, let's make another one. So the solution here, since x squared equal to 10y is of the form x squared equal to 4cy, that means x squared equal to x squared, y is equal to y, and 10 is equal to 4c. So 4c is equal to 10. And if we divide both sides of the equation by 4, so we have c is equal to 10 over 4. And if we simplify that one, that is 5 over 2. So c is equal to 5 over 2. Let's use this one. Let's make a Cartesian plane in x and y. Okay, this is x and this is y. We have vertex at the origin. We all know that, since it has a simple form of equation. So we have the vertex at the origin, 0, 0. And we know that the parabola opens upward since both sides of the equation are positive. So the focus is 5 over 2 units, or that is 2.5 units above the vertex. So 1, 2, 3. So we have 2.5. So the focus is at the point x is 0 and y is at 5 over 2. Again, let's use the distance c to have the vertex. We have 1, 2, 3. So we only had it at 2.5. So this line, y equal to negative 5 over 2, since it is on the negative y. Okay, so how about the curve? So the latus rectum is equal to, let's have this one, the absolute value of 10, which is also equal to 10. So since it should be balanced, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we have 5 units to the right and 5 units to the left. And it should be straight with the focus. So we have the parabola. Sorry. That is a curve, not a line. So you have the parabola here. So if we compare it to this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Should be 5 units also. And to the other side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It should be 5 units also. So you have the curve of the parabola. Okay. Find the standard equation of the parabola with focus 0, negative 3.5 and directrix y equal to 3.5. So if we don't know the orientation of the parabola, we can plot the points as like this to have a picture of the given points. This is x and this is y. Since the given is the focus at 0, negative 3.5 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 3.5. This is negative 3.5. So this would be the focus. 0, negative 3. Sorry, 3.5. And the directrix y equal to 3.5. 3.5. So at this line. So since we know that the vertex is the midpoint of the focus and this point on the directrix, we will be using the midpoint formula. So this is x and this is y, x sub 1, y sub 1. And a point on the directrix, this should be 0, 3.5. So let's use that point. So if we compute x sub 1 plus x sub 2 over 2 and y sub 1 plus y sub 2 over 2, that will give us 0 plus 0 over 2, still 0. And 3.5, no, negative 3.5 plus 3.5, that is 0 over 2. So we have 0, 0. So that means the vertex is at the origin. Or we can simply locate the midpoint of these two. So it should be balanced since this is C units and C units also. Okay. Since the form of the graph, the vertex, the focus is below, so it should be of the form x squared equal to negative 4cy. So that means the parabola opens downward. So we have x squared equal to negative 4 and c is equal to, this is 3.5 units and this is also 3.5 units. So negative 4 times 3.5y, this is x squared equal to negative 14y. So we have the equation of the parabola.